We have another plant mail. This one is from House of Plants, ZA. The box has been manhandled, as you can see. Also, after editing 2 videos using this TMU microphone, which I've now affixed to the end of a paintbrush, I realized that it doesn't sound very good unless it is almost within my mouth. So I will try to be mindful of that, but I can't really do that when I am unboxing. So I shall yell upwards and hopefully it will be fine within this jar. Anyway, let's just get to it then. Go. You can kind of see there as well. Bubble wrap. Also in here we've got a Splendidum hybrid who went a bit heavy on the Splendidum genes and was an absolute nightmare and dropped all of its leaves. So hopefully it still has the one leaf on that grew in this country, I think. So let us get it out of here. Okay, the plants are at the bottom, and it looks like they missed the great smushing of the courier service. So here we have them. This is the Splendidum hybrid, which is double bagged for humidity reasons. I did double check that he would do this, but I think he was going to do it on of his own anyway, because he's a bit dramatic. This one needs the high humidity, and it's warm in South Africa at the moment, so that's not exactly, you're not going to get that if you courier your plants around. And then this is the NSE Portale crossed with the Ralph Lynham JVS1. JV must be J. Vanini. And these are from Going Plants. Or at least this one is. The tag is probably still, it's green, so I'm going to say that they're both from Going Plants. And now I shall do that magic where I sit for ages and unwrap these things, and then it magically happens in like seconds on your end. Okay. They are completely free. They are both alive currently, so that is good. This is not limp or anything. This is not limp. I will be removing a leaf from this one. I will come and show you why. And this actually has a fresh emergent, which made it through transit, which is grand because I didn't want them sent with emergents. And he made it, so fantastic. When I ordered these plants, I did request that they were not acclimated, that they were sent to me basically straight off of the plane. But unfortunately, that did not happen, and it got to the point that the Splendidum hybrid obviously was losing leaves and had to be rehabilitated. I was told that the substrate has no soil in it, but I will show you. It might not have soil as in, qua, or the garden soil variety, which is not exactly what I mean when I say soil, but it's too fine for me, unfortunately. So they are going to have to have a repot right now, today. Well, we have done this spiel before. They're in danger currently in the substrate in my house because this is not what I'm used to. And I will just double stress them now so that they can settle in nicely into this environment in substrate that I know I will not be murdering them in. That's why I asked for non-acclimation. I understand that things happen, and this is what has happened. So now they got to get double stressed, which is okay. They will bounce back. He's not looking 100% anyway. He's a little bit yellowed, and he's got a little bit of a dry tippy tip, but it's the wonderful thing about plants. It'll grow a new leaf, and, it should hopefully continue to do that, to grow new leaves. Allow me to show you closer. There we go. This is a little Splendy. Oh, everything always looks good in the sun. Hang on, let me try and block the sun with my big body. There we go. Maybe that is more true to life. He's looking pretty good. So he's been rehabilitated in the country. I assume he obviously didn't look like this when he arrived. There's a little missing leaf. We will see what the roots look like shortly. And this is the Azure Baby, the port crossed with the Rolf. And you see that little leafy there? Let me move and he can get the sun. Nope, the sun's gone. So sorry. That little leafy over there, I don't know what that is. And out of fear of boring insects and tunneling insects, I'm just going to snip that off. Right, so let's pot them up. I'm going to be putting the Fort Sherman Splendidum in a bit of a more gentle mix because Drama Queen and then the little Port cross with Rolf Lynam can go into a normal mix because I trust him more to not throw an absolute fit for no reason. So he's a little bit smaller than I thought he would be. This is some leftover tissue culture mix actually. So it's just sphagnum moss, tiny lecker, perlite, and that's it. I didn't put rice husk in this at all. Very gentle, there's no fertilizer in it. And we're going to make it nice and moist for him. Because that's what he wants. He wants a moist environment, but not stodgy. So there should be lots of air in here. And once he roots nicely into here, we can move him into the big boy mix. Okay, that's fine for now. There we go. It's very sad to repot someone with an emergent leaf, but it is necessary. Substrate bucket, emerge. Such a comfortable position. Away with you, sir. Away. Just top him off with a little moss collar. What you say? Oh, that you only meant well. This moss collar does have a rice husk in it. This is moss collar mix. It is not tissue culture mix. Okay. Now the mess. They's done. And now as they get in their stress water. I'm sorry. And from here, I will not split them just yet. Or maybe I will. This little 4-leafer does not need as much humidity as this little 1-leafer does. So the 1-leafer is going to go into a prop box that has no ventilation holes. So I have to crack him every single day, twice a day. But that's fine. That is the price you pay to own funky plants that don't really belong in the country that you live in. So I'm kind of used to that. Closed prop box for you, and you are going to go into one of the other quarantine prop boxes. I didn't bring you a plant ass. Okay, well, the tags are sticky, and the other one is in here still? Yeah, it is. Oh, but it's also got tape over it, so let's see how it feels. It's also sticky. So we have that. I guess I will put sellotape over it again. Please release me. Oh my god! Can't go in there because I need water to go in there. Ah, don't stick on me! There we go. That was a tactile nightmare. Sorry, I do have like feelings issues. Moving right along. Spray him off very nicely. I didn't actually mess on his leaves, so that's fantastic. This is again my de-stress solution. De-stress solulu. I'm sorry, I'm very bad at slang. I just water the absolute living daylight out of him so that everything is nice and saturated. Okay, I think he's good. You, sir, needs to be like, we need to be triple sure that you are saturated. Now I shall do visual inspection. Okay, looking good. Looking good. Cool. So he is in a little pool of water over here, but don't worry, the liquor drainage layer is there for that reason. And again, he is going into a full 90 to 100, probably 95 to 100% humidity prop box with no vent holes. Again, that I shall have to open on the daily, and that if you also use prop box with no vent holes, I do recommend that you open those on the daily as well to prevent fungal issues. Everybody loves air exchange, so open them up, flap the lid around a little bit, close it up if you're not going to leave them, but I like to open mine up for about an hour every day, and that kind of prevents any weird, rotty, fungal issues from going on. So, yay. He's very adorable. Right, so I guess I am off to see if I can clean the stickiness off of these tags. I guess I could also throw them away, but I don't want to. I like them. They came all the way from a foreign country and I'd like to keep them. So I shall sort that out and then please don't, no. Okay. Oh my god, it's on me. And I know it didn't go on the back of my hand, but the back of my hand is what is itching right now because I touched a sticky thing. Cool, so I'm going to put these guys off to the side, and I want you to meet someone else, but I don't want them in closer proximity than this, so they're over there. Once again, putting them in quarantine means nada about their condition. They look very good. It's just the wise thing to do. Quarantine your plants. Trust me. Back to regular scheduled programming. We went to a market on the weekend and we went to see the Stellenbosch Botanical Gardens, and it was absolutely amazing. And I don't know if I'm putting a slideshow of images up right now, but it was cool. And when we did the meetings there, because Megan's in Cape Town and I'm in Hermanus, and then Stellenbosch is kind of in the middle. Very cool, very grand to swap all the plants that we've been buying to and from each other. And this is one of my new babies. Look at her. And also she's in the boba cup. I never had boba before, and we went to get boba, and it was really good. And then I used the cup to put the plant in. Anyway, this is Pan 2, because Pan 1 is owned, obviously, by Megan. Please focus. I'm putting it in the focus box. Okay? Okay, I'll be focused. I trust that you are focused. Isn't she gorgeous? Wait, are we focused? I don't know now. Anyway, she's going to be amazing. She's got a very cool color. It's almost I don't know how to describe it. It's just beautiful, okay? It's beautiful. She has the red border around the leaf, and then the delicate veining. And the color is deep foresty green. And then with that red kind of leaking in around the edge of the leaf and kind of almost out of the basal veins as well. She is beautiful. Anywho, please do tune back in at whenever you have time if you wish to see updates on all of these random guys. Again, we've got the Fort Sherman Splendidum, and then we've got the Port Rolf Lynam, and then we have Pan 2. Pan 2 is a no ID, so she don't got no identification card that I can share with you. But I mean, look at that. Look at her. Look at it. Is she? Are you looking? Are you looking? I'm looking. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something about Splendidum hybrids. This is not my first one, but it is the most Splendidum heavy. Anyway, I better go put him in 100% humidity before it starts screaming audibly. Thank you. You are one epic person. Thank you for watching. Over and out from this crazy lady over here. And I will catch you on the flip side. Okay? Love you. Bye.